Well, first off, Craig, welcome to the show. Tim Rossi from Tempo Journal here, talking to a man who needs no introduction, Craig Angles. How you doing, dude?
I'll take an introduction. Come on, I can take any good words about myself right now.
Yeah, good words is all we got, man. The man, the myth, the legend, the man, the myth, the mustache. The mustache is back as well, which we're stoked on. I know it disappeared for a little bit, but you don't need too many nice things said about you, dude. There's enough people that say those, and I'm one of them, so that's okay. But thanks for joining, man. Thanks for being here.
Yeah, thanks. Tempo's always been good to me, so I appreciate you guys.
Dude, absolutely. But we'll jump right in. We want to talk a little bit about the season. Obviously, we're coming off of Melrose right now, but rewinding a little bit, 800 3K double, Melrose. Where we at? Where's the focus this year? Kind of where are we going? Maybe.
Where are we dropping? Um, so yeah, I mean, I've opened up my season, my indoor season already in Texas A&M. It was awesome. Did an 800 3K double and it went really well. Came back, hit a great workout. Went into Melrose thinking I was going to break the American record. At worst, break 350. And then 1,000 meters into the race, I just zonked, man. And yeah, I gave up. But I'm still like the fittest I've ever been. I just not as fit as Ollie and Josh on that day.
Yeah, man. I mean, watching that race, obviously, you just talked through it, and it's honestly kind of cool to hear that like the best of them zonk out a K into a mile and stuff like that. Like you guys were ripping, and sometimes the piano just gets on your back, which is a tricky one. But have you bounced off of it well? Training since then has been going well.
Yeah. I didn't really miss a beat besides that race day, which sucks, but that's how it goes. I've had a few of those in my career, not like a ton, and I don't want to ever be the guy that has a ton of those. But yeah, it was tough, but we're back. We're in California training right now for the Lilac Invitational that Union Athletics Club is putting on.
Yeah, dude. And Lilac, we can speak to it now. Plans for Lilac. What are we going for? And then how does it fit within your season? Obviously, this year, coming off of last year where there maybe was a little less going on coming out of COVID, it's a busy one. We got indoors, world indoors, we got USAs, we got world outdoors. There's a lot happening. Is there like a hierarchy of importance? Are you focused on indoors for worlds and stuff like that?
Let's see. Yeah, I mean, I'd love like anytime you can make a USA team, like that's what we run for.
Yeah.
So my goal is still to make indoor worlds. But for Lilac, I'm going to focus on the 800, and then hopefully for USA's, I'm just going to run the 1500.
Nice, dude. That's awesome. And you've got the right shirt on for making USA teams as well right now.
Yeah.
It's that could be a warm up outfit right there, and no
This
one would
should
miss a
be
beat.
this should be a part of the kit. It's got
Yeah.
that snap on, you know.
Easy exit right there, man. You get warm, you throw that off on the line, you're good to go. That would get some attention right there if we let that rip. But yeah, man. I mean, and like just on the 800 as well. Obviously, you're someone who ran the 800 extremely competitively back in college, and still right now. I think everyone thinks of you as a 1500 guy now. Do you still enjoy it? Like it's a different world of pain, the 800 versus the 15. But is that? Do you like getting on the line? Is it really sharpening up for stuff?
Yeah, I mean, I love the 800. The 800 is much more simple than the 15. You know what's going to happen. You're going to hurt. The 1500 is turning into that, where you just go all out for 4 laps, three and whatever, 3/4. But I love the 800. That's like that's when I started in high school. That's what I was doing.
Nice, dude.
I
It's awesome.
I can always count to two, even with a SEC degree.
And it's we won't go too far down that rabbit hole. No, you do have two of them now, from what I understand, right? Hey, it's
I
big
do,
things,
yeah.
man. Count to four now with that stuff, right?
Yeah.
Huge. But Union, man, I mean, this is obviously a big one. It's one that people are stoked on right now, and to see what you guys are doing broadly is absolutely awesome. But from someone who's in it, What is the idea with Union Athletic Club? You guys are obviously community focused. You're doing stuff like Lilac, where you're playing a huge role in engaging the community and doing stuff like what we're doing right now. In your brain, what is Union trying to do?
Yeah, I mean we're piggybacking off of the likes of Portland Track Festival, Jeff Merrill, Tate Shinbine, and Michael Bergman. Michael Bergman's like helping us with our community outreach. Jeff and Tate are helping put on a couple of meets. So I mean, without them, we wouldn't be doing any of this. It's a lot for athletes and a coach to handle doing all that. So I mean, thankful for Portland Track Festival for allowing us to do all this and being able to, use our platforms to reach out to hopefully help like communities and youth and, people to get out there and live a healthier lifestyle.
Dude, that's awesome. And I mean, and it's obviously you're someone who's obviously throughout your career engaged with the community. People like you as a dude, they want to chat with you, which is absolutely awesome. And I personally think it gets people way more engaged in the sport, which is awesome. But seeing this like explosion in teams in the US over the past few years, is there like a rivalry piece of it? Do you think it's a good thing to see stuff like this? Obviously, people are ripping. So from a training perspective, it's awesome. From a growth of the sport perspective, what is the vibe being in the sport as it's evolving so much over these last few years?
Yeah, it's definitely changing. It's hard to speak for the sport as a whole, just because I see a lot more of like the 800 to mile to 5K stuff. And I don't know the statistics behind it, but I'm doing all I can to hopefully help draw attention to the sport, even at the detriment of my own, self sometimes, where I look like an idiot for trying to make the sport like more exciting. But I don't know. It's cool. It's cool. Social media has a cool side and a dark side to it, where we could reach a lot more people and we're more accessible, but we're also still humans where, I don't know, social media gets to us too.
Yeah. There's obviously the downsides of social media, which not everyone talks about when they're like, athletes should just post more all the time. It's like, oh, that's not great, which thankfully you're setting me up with a great segue. Jeff has a great rant about the negative sides of social media for athletes and how meets and organizations should maybe do a little bit of that work. So he's going to say some good stuff about that. But I do also like the alluding to the 5K being in your range as well. That's one that we haven't forgotten about, man.
Yeah, I didn't. That was a Freudian slip. I didn't mean to talk about it.
Right, fair enough. We just we'll make sure that Pete doesn't see this one, which is super useful. I'm going to jump in, Craig, because I can see my timer already. I'm running out of time, but wishing you nothing but the best the rest of the season, dude. Always great seeing your face. I'll owe you a beer next time I see you in real life. But appreciate the time, dude.
Yeah, thanks for doing this. And it's like, yeah, people like you that are progressing the sport way more than us, honestly. You guys are the ones that tell stories. Without you guys, we wouldn't be.
It's hand in hand, dude. It's hand in hand. You recognize, hopefully, the importance of stuff like this, and other people get involved, and everyone wins is the idea. But yeah, man, appreciate it. Best of luck at Lilac. Best of luck the rest of the season. If you're in New York, come say hi to me. If you're in Australia, come say hi to the Tempo guys, and we'll all link up.
Yeah, dude, that sounds great.